Welcome to another video. In this video we will be taking a look at a couple of Sony microphones and also comparing it to a Rode VideoMicro as well. This is what I normally use on my Sony ZV E10 for audio. So you're currently hearing me on the ECM B1M. So this is in the shotgun pattern. This is the main pattern that I would actually use the microphone in, mainly because the style of video I shoot is like a vlog style video, so I'm either in front of the camera or I'm slightly behind the camera. On this setting, as you can see from the diagram, it mostly picks up what's directly in front of the camera, but it does pick up ever so slightly behind. The reason I picked up these mics is because they are plug and play. They use a small amount of the power from the actual camera. By doing that, it gives you slightly higher quality audio. Obviously, with the VideoMicro, the one point of failure is the cable. Basically, the reason I brought two of these, because I didn't get given these, by the way, these are not sponsored item. I paid for both of these out of my own money, but you're hearing me on the ECM B1M at the moment, so I'm at arm's length from the camera. What I'm going to do is quickly go behind the camera and show you what it sounds like from a vlogging term of me narrating what I'm seeing. So now you're hearing me behind the microphone, and this is the ECM B1M. So this is what the microphone sounds like if I was, for example, vlogging what I'm seeing. So yeah, the audio sounds pretty good. Now I want to do one more test on the ECM B1M. I'm going to move right to the back of the van. So this is the longest distance that I would actually use this microphone from. Just gives you an idea of what it sounds like from a bit of a distance. I'm not going to try all the patterns just purely because I wouldn't use the omnidirectional while I'm out vlogging, just due to the fact it literally picks up all noises from all different sides of the actual camera, and when I'm out filming I would only want to pick up what's in front of the camera or maybe what's slightly behind the camera when I'm narrating what I'm actually seeing, kind of thing. So this is what the B1M sounds like from a distance, and now I'm going to switch over to the ECM B10. Before I swap the actual microphone over, I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like on the camera. Now this is on a Sony FX30 with a 10 to 18mm lens. So that's how big the actual mic looks. Okay, now you're hearing me on the ECM B10, the smaller microphone. So this is what it sounds like. As you can tell, it sounds pretty similar to the more expensive ECM B1M. I find it hard to justify to spend the extra money on the ECM B1M. That's when I come to the decision I was going to keep the ECM B10, the cheaper microphone out of the two, and I prefer this because it is slightly smaller on the camera, and I'll quickly show you what it looks like on the camera. So this is what it looks like on the Sony FX30. So it's a slightly shorter microphone, but I actually think it suits the camera more because it's a little bit shorter. So I'm directly behind the microphone, just as I was using the ECM B1M. So this is what this microphone sounds like. So this is the ECM B10. This is Cheddar Gorge, Littlehampton and Brighton. So this is what I sound like when I'm directly behind the microphone doing a vlog style content. Right, one more comparison with this microphone, and then I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works and show you what the VideoMicro sounds like compared to these two Sony microphones. Right, I'm going to move to the back of the van and show you what this sounds like from a distance. Like I said before, this is as far as I would use this microphone. If I was going to film a video and that I was any further than this, I would use like a little wireless lavalier microphone. So this is what the ECM B10 sounds like from a distance, and as you can tell, it doesn't really sound a lot different from the ECM B1M. They sound very, very similar, but as I said before, I can't justify spending the extra £100, well, more than £100 on the B1M. Right, let's plug in the VideoMicro and show you what that sounds like in my van as well. Right, you're now hearing me on the Rode VideoMicro, and this is from arm's length away. I'll show you what it looks like on the camera. So this is what it looks like on the Sony FX30. As you can see, it's a lot more bulky compared to the Sony microphones. And also obviously you have to have the mic plugged into the camera. So this is what it sounds like obviously from arm's length. I'm going to go behind the camera now and give you an example what it sounds like if I was to be like vlogging. So same thing as before. So imagine I was vlogging, pointing this out. So we've got Cheddar Gorge, Littlehampton and Brighton. So this is what it sounds like when I'm behind the microphone. So as you can tell, it sounds quite good for the price it costs. Just want to do one more comparison, so I'm going to move right to the back of the van and show you what it sounds like from distance. So as I've mentioned before, this is as far as I would use a shotgun mic if I was going to record audio. I normally would only use a shotgun mic if it's literally a couple of feet in front of me, because obviously it picks up the best audio that way. This is what the Rode VideoMicro sounds like from about 6 foot away. So this is what the audio sounds like compared to the Sony ECM B10 and the Sony ECM B1M. Right, I swapped back over to the Sony ECM B10 just to finish the video out. If you're new here and like tech products and also like adventure style videos, do consider subscribing to the channel. Also like the video if you've liked it, and do comment below if you've used any of these mics at all. Give me your opinion down in the comments. Gonna leave the video there. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.